I do not like checking a bag when I travel. It's just too much. I'm Natasha. I love traveling. Traveling is my favorite thing in the world. I have traveled to 42 countries. Throughout my travels, I've done trial and error to try to figure out what the best way is to pack a carry-on so that that's all I have to take. There's so many reasons. One, I don't like having to pay for it. 2, it could get lost. 3, I don't want to wait for it. You get to your destination and you have to go to baggage claim. It's like, That's really annoying. I don't like that they're showing hacks and tips on how to break into suitcases. Even if your bag has a lock on it, there's still a way that people can get into it. I want my bag on my body or under the seat or in the thing above my head, in the, what's that thing called? In the overhead storage compartment. That's it. I'm not trying to wait for it. I'm not trying to hand it off to somebody else. I want it with me at all times. Here's a few tips for how to pack a carry-on to make sure that you don't overpack and to make sure that you don't lose your bag or lose your stuff and you can just leave right away when you get to the airport. You don't have to hang around and wait for baggage. This is the way to do it. You have to know what you want to wear. And that was a problem that I struggled with when I first really started traveling was
I'm not gonna know what I want to wear. I don't know what I want to wear
regularly every day. How am I supposed to know what I'm gonna want to wear when I'm in a different country? This is what you do first. Before you even start packing, before you even think about it, do some research. Look up where you're going. Look at the weather. Look at what people who are there now are dressed like. You'll want to take a picture, take a video. So think about what clothes that you already have. You're kind of thinking in outfit planning ahead of time. You kind of decide, what do I want to look like? What memories do I want to have? Is there a certain picture, a certain image that I can see myself like being or doing or wearing in that moment when I'm there experiencing it? What are the landmarks that I want to see? And what do I want to look like? Let's say you want to go to the Eiffel Tower and you want to stand in front of the Eiffel Tower. What do you want to wear in front of that? I have a red dress, maybe I could do that. Once you have those ideas in your mind, and you can start to put together your outfits. One thing that's been really helpful for me in packing and making sure I'm keeping it just carry on, I bring things that I can wear multiple times or in different ways. Get creative. So for example, you wear that red dress in front of the Eiffel Tower. Then you bring a sweater to go over the red dress. So now you have a sweater over your red dress, so it just looks like a nice sweater, and then a red skirt. And that's a completely different look or different outfit for a different time. One thing I will definitely recommend is to get packing cubes. I have the collapsible ones, so you just zip, and it smushes everything you have. One thing that people always say is, oh, if you put it in a collapsible packing cube, isn't it gonna get wrinkly? Probably. Your hotel could possibly have an ironing board. I don't even use an iron in real life. I just don't like ironing. I always have the spray fabric wrinkle releaser. It's perfect. You spray your clothes, you shake them out, wrinkles are gone. There's also small travel size irons or steamers that you can pack with you. There are options. Don't worry about it. I mean, a couple wrinkles. If you're walking around and sitting down and standing up, you're gonna get clothes wrinkled anyway. Like, come on. Shoes. I'm not like a fashion girl. Oh, sorry. I am a comfort girly, especially when I'm traveling. I'm trying to see and do the things I want to do, and I don't want to be held back by something. It's not worth having blisters all over your feet, bleeding toes. If you need to bring bigger shoes or like boots, wear them on the plane. All the big stuff, big coat, big hoodie, big shoes, you wear it on the plane. Also, when I'm packing a carry-on, I use packing cubes or separate bags for everything. Packing cube for my underwear, there's packing cube for my clothes, there's a cube for my makeup, there's a cube for my toiletries. Everything has its own little pack. That way, when you're going to put your things in the overhead compartment, sometimes it doesn't fit. Because sometimes those overhead compartments are like really, really skinny and you have to avoid someone saying,
oh, we're gonna need to put it under because it's too big.
No. Just open it, you take out one of the cubes, you know nothing is loose and nothing's gonna fall out and get lost, and then you can zip up your backpack and put it back up there and then usually fit your cube up there, put your cube underneath the seat in front of you. And then when you get off, you just put it back in. For the readers, you gotta get Audible or you gotta download a book. I personally love having a book in my hand, feeling and smelling the little crusty old book. When you're traveling lightly, it just takes up too much space. Subscribe for more if you're interested in learning more tips about travel. I want to follow along with some of the journeys of getting to my 50th country.